Do you like taking chances with large sums of money? Do you like pushing things that already make money into the red zone to make them make you more money? Well, Christmas is coming early. No, it isn't. Christmas is in like 3 days, and technically this isn't even out yet. But the S19J Pro Overclock exists in beta, and I have it. Behold, a Bitmain S19J Pro 100 terahash running at 130 terahash with exit temperatures in the low 70s.
130 terahash.
This firmware basically turns your miner into a miner and a third on air-cooled, but if you've got an immersion cooling setup, I'm told by one of the developers that you can get into the 180% territory. Shut the front. It was super easy to set up too. Literally just copying some files over onto a micro SD card and putting it in the machine. You do have to pop the top off the miner. Side note, when popping the top off the miner, notice these shiny silver bars. These are bus bars, and they can make you die if you touch them just right. And they can simply hurt you if you touch them at all, so don't touch them at all. Under this section of the case is the control board, and conveniently built onto the control board is a secret little micro SD slot. So, with nothing more than a spare SD card out of a voice memo recorder and some top secret hacker guy hacker code, you just power cycle the machine and it comes back on with a brand new UI. Something the ASIC.to guy said is being repolished. Then there's literally just a pull down menu where you can just choose how fast you want your machine to try to run. The wattage does increase alongside the hash rate. So if you're already up against it because your warehouse only has a 100 amp panel and you had to call an electrician to come over to your house real quick and put a 200 amp panel so that you can run more machines in the she shed, because what are you supposed to do, not run more machines? What was I saying? Right, so if you're already using about 80% of your power and you just go ahead and install this on all your machines and turn it on, you're gonna blow a breaker. So installation is easy. Configuration is easy too. Trusting your very expensive and very valuable equipment to some software that can clearly sidestep a system or two, well, you're gonna have to assess your own risk tolerance to determine how easy that is. Like everything else though, I'm in. And if it helps, there is a tidbit of code in this firmware that makes me feel really good about using it. See this little uneditable line in the pools called dev fee? These guys are gonna give this software away. It's gonna be free. This won't cost you anything once it's out in the world. And that's because while you may choose to run your machines 20% or even 30% faster, or if you've got an immersion setup, I would be comfortable going 40 or 50% faster, the developers will be siphoning off 2% of your pool payoffs. Or is it 2% of your hash rate? I don't know how the world works. I really should have recorded that call. Nevertheless, for the pleasure of running your machines 30% faster and making 30% more Bitcoin, you're going to give away 2% as a tip to the software authors, which means they have every incentive not to ruin your machines, or not to maliciously hack your wallet, or whatever thing a group of super smart computer dudes can make happen. Because your machines and thousands of other machines will be dutifully chipping away at that SHA-256 and tossing a coin to their witcher for the adrenaline shot to their Antminers. If this makes you worried about the difficulty increase that this will inevitably cause, well, if I got my hands on it, it's already out there. It's already out in the world. It's already running on some of the largest farms there are. Mark tells me he and his team are trying to get it done by the end of the year. I talked to him for probably about an hour while he's helped me set it up and knocked me down a peg for using NiceHash, and then just sort of chatted it up about how this world works. It sounds like their team is working pretty ferociously to get it done. So maybe just go give the ASIC.to page a refresh every morning when you wake up to see what it says. One day soon, the Christmas all of us Grinches are really waiting for will be there waiting for you. In the meantime, if you're looking for a place to buy a new S19J Pro to start the new year, or any other type or brand of miners, look no further than Musk Miners. They are a Space Design Warehouse trusted hardware supplier. They will take on the risk for you, so you don't have to blindly send $10,000 to $15,000, depending on when you're watching this video, of Tether or Ether to China and just hope something comes in the mail. I drove up to meet these guys in person, and I gave them money in exchange for Antminers. They have insurance, and they have an actual business in North Dakota where you can feel safe ordering whatever hardware your heart desires. Email them with the link in the description, and make sure you tell them that you heard about them from me. You can also come to my Discord server, link in the description, where they have their own communication channel set up in which to answer your questions and set up sales. And again, and I just got done with a long road trip, if we're on the highway and I'm passing you on the right, we're both wrong. 130 terahash.